Hi, and welcome back. My name is Elna from twinsmommy.com, and for today, I'm going to share with you my 6-month niche site and see what we're going to be doing, okay? Here we go. So I started this nice blog, and you can see I've been updating this wonderful blog on these posts. And like I mentioned in the last video, I did a 4-month update and I said I had a writer. I've been doing some here and having the writer do some posts for me. As well, I'm also using Jasper. So I wrote this post with the help of Jasper, and I wrote this post with the help of Jasper, and then my writer wrote this post. So even though I have a writer to write content weekly, I do want to provide more posts. The more posts I have, I'm finding that my traffic is growing steadier and a bit faster. So I do want to give you a snapshot of what's been going on with traffic wise and income wise, since I am mostly using this site as a niche site for affiliate marketing, in particular to Amazon. I am trying to get into other programs so I can, link to other places to get these products. But at the moment, it's still just Amazon. All right, so I'm going to show you my Google console and we can look at that and see how my blog has been growing, the clicks that are growing, the impressions, and all of that. So here is my site. I put the last 6 months because that's pretty much how long this site has been active. It started in March here, you can see, and it's just been slowly growing. You can see there's an uptick here. You can see right in the beginning, definitely nothing. It wasn't I got some clicks here in the beginning, probably because I shared it with my audience of Twins Mommy. So maybe they took a look, you never know. These little clicks here to my site, I don't really count them because it's not a lot. So I think they start growing probably, I think it was around June. Yeah, June here, I think it's steadily growing right here around this time. In June is when I started writing more, I started creating more content, hiring a writer and things like that. And you can tell that that's working. So overall, I've had, 427 clicks, which isn't a lot, but again, this is still a new site. Had over 32,000 impressions. And so I'm not going to show you the keywords under here, which Google Console shows me which keywords are getting the most clicks, which pages are getting the most clicks. But I do just want to show you a snapshot of the upward trend that's slowly happening here. All right, so, the highest clicks is 15 right there, and the next one is 14. So there are some days that are getting really good impressions and clicks. Overall, my site is doing well in page views. So we can take a look at that. So we can see this is the page views from August 30th to September 5th. You can just see right now I'm at around 740 page views. So it's slowly increasing, which is nice. We can change this to go all the way to March into September. So you can see the progression. So you can see how beautiful the graph is growing up as I'm going. So typically with sites that are brand new, it does take about a year to really get SEO traffic and page views. But I'm finding that if you're more strategic with the type of content that you're providing valuable, helpful content, as well as optimized content for SEO and for sales, then you can start growing your traffic. It wasn't until June and July that it really started picking up. And so even though if you are aware that Google has recently, updated with their helpful content update and they're rolling that out as we speak, since my blog is fairly new, I don't think it has any impact on that update. So it's just continuing to grow here. There's a little dip here, but I don't know if that was because of the update or not, or just the time of day. I'm finding that this site, it's a cleaning, organizing site that I get the most hits on the weekend, which is unusual for my other sites. Twins Mommy, my freelancing site, I get the most hits in midweek. So to find a niche that gets most of their clicks and views on the weekend is quite nice. I like that. I like that mix. All right, so that was a snapshot of the traffic and how I was growing this blog. Other things that I'm trying out are guest posting. I'm reaching out to other sites that offer guest posting in this niche, but I haven't heard back from anyone. I'm finding it very hard with this niche to get any kind of response. So we will see, because I think with guest posting, at least I can get those other backlinks. I can grow my brand that that way. But for now, I'm having fun with the keywords that I am using and all that. And as far as Pinterest is concerned, let's take a look at the Pinterest profile. So here's my Pinterest profile, and it is growing. I do have 58 followers. My monthly views, 74,000. Let's update it and see if it increases or decreases. You never know. Oh, it went up a little bit, 77,000. So I'm really happy with the growth here. People are saving my pins, as I mentioned last time in my last update. I'm happy with that. And I'm finding that even though I don't have analytics here in my overview, just never really shows my analytics here. If I go to my business hub here, I can see a snapshot of my analytics, my performance here. So this is nice. Seems like I am on the upward tick here. I'm going up. That's nice. My audience is slowly growing and they're engaged with the content that I have. So I'm really happy with my growth on Pinterest. I am not using a scheduler, so I'm not using Tailwind. This is all native. I'm using the native Pinterest scheduler, as you can see here. Those are the ones that are going to be in queue for the pins. So these are all going out. I space them out once to twice a day if I can, possibly. It all depends. So you can see all of these. And even though they're kind of faded, you can see like this picture, you can see this picture, that picture, this picture, were all created using Jasper Art. So I am actually using Jasper a lot for my pin design. These pictures too, all of these pictures here and these ones here. In particular, I didn't use it for that one, but those ones were created using Jasper Art. I'm really excited about that. I'll probably do a separate video on Jasper Art so you can take a look at my process of how I get these photos. Right, so that's what's happening with Pinterest. You know, it's something that I'm doing on the side. It's working. I'm getting my brand out there and I'm trying all different types of designs down here. This is a Jasper created one right here too, but I'm trying this one with the 4 pictures behind me. Here's a new one here with the 4 pictures. I'm trying the title at the bottom now. So the title at the bottom. So you can see I'm trying lots of things here. And then this fancier, more chic font with my image. So just all black, very minimalistic. And so that seems to be good too for my niche. So I am trying different types of styles to see what people like. And I can just tell from my notifications, you know, the bright ones are still winners here on my feed. So I still play around, but you can see, yeah, they're mostly just the bright ones that I have. I just make what comes to my mind. I get clicks here and there because Pinterest is not my main driver right now. We can take a look and see where my traffic is coming from. So you can see here, it's still mostly social. This is still for the whole time the site's been live here, that 60% is social and 12, almost 13% organic search. So that's Google. And then people are just going right to the site because I share it and tell my audience about it. So they probably just type in Sponge Hacks. And there you go. And then the referral are places where I've been commenting and where I can drop my link on Medium and other places so that people go to it. You can see, yeah, these are the places I've linked through my mail, places I've linked, all of this stuff. Yeah, definitely. So that's pretty cool. But overall, I'm very impressed and happy with the growth of Sponge Hacks. And I'm even more excited about the money potential of what I'm earning. So let's take a look at that. So in the last 30 days, I've made about $16, which is pretty cool. And I've had 23 orders. So in my last update, my 4-month update, I think it was around 12 orders. So I've almost doubled that in that time frame. So I'm really excited about that. My earnings is probably just a little bit higher than my other sites too. So I'm happy with the quality of purchases that people are buying through Sponge Hacks. So it's a nice niche. In one of my Twins Mommy emails, I did say that people are ordering less on Sponge Hacks, but I'm making more earnings than Twins Mommy. So Twins Mommy has more orders to equal the same amount of income that I'm getting for Sponge Hacks, so which is quite nice. So you can see some of the orders here. It's a small percent, right? I'm only getting a very small percent of all this. So I need the traffic to really get up there, but I'm really happy with the potential with Amazon. And eventually, like I said, I'm going to add more affiliates so that I have a variety of places that people can shop. And that might help me with boosting my conversions. I have never done something like that. That's something different. But one thing I am going to work on, I think I'm going to add some review posts. So I am going to update my course Ready Set Blog for Traffic on this tactic. So I'm not going to share too much about it, but I'm going to try a little thing here on this site to see if that will improve conversions more. be on the lookout for that in Ready Set Blog for Traffic, my blogging traffic course, for a sort of mini case study that I'm going to be doing on this site. All right, so there you go. That's my 6-month update with Sponge Hacks. Like I said, I'm happy with the growth. At least it's on an upward tick. I have a ton of post ideas for my writers, for myself, and I'm using Jasper and now Jasper Art. All right, so make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.